Hey everyone, if you're a pre-vet student or dream of becoming a veterinarian, you're in the right place. Today I'm joined by Hannah, a pre-vet student and a technician that I work with, and we're going to talk about her pre-vet journey and how the VetSet Go app can help her along the way. Let's get started. So Hannah, thanks for being here. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I'm happy to be here. Thank you for having me. I'm Hannah. I'm 24 years old. I graduated from Texas Tech University with my animal science in undergrad with a concentration with pre-veterinarian medicine and reproductive focus.
That's awesome. I didn't know that about the reproductive focus.
Thanks.
Cool. So Hannah, what inspired you to become a veterinarian?
Actually, I got a chihuahua when I was 9 years old, and she ended up pregnant. Yes, and so I helped her whelp her puppies.
Wow.
And she had 5, and I had to pull
Gosh.
the 5th one out. And from that moment on, I knew this is what I want to do. That's actually how I know I want to do reproduction.
That's so cool. I bet that was an amazing experience as a 9-year-old. I remember watching Animal Planet videos about that all the time. So seeing it in real life, that was awesome.
It was pretty awesome.
Wow. So how has your pre-vet journey been so far? Have you faced any challenges?
I think the most challenging thing for me on my journey was my undergrad education. A lot of the classes that they use, like chemistry and other core classes, they're very challenging. And while to some degree they help us with our career as veterinarians, they're also there to weed out people who don't have good study methods and things of the sort and can't retain information. So it was very challenging to go through a course that was that rigorous.
Yeah, OChem was so challenging for me. I actually had to take it twice. An important part of the pre-vet journey is tracking your volunteer hours and experience. So Hannah, how have you been doing with tracking your hours?
Not very good, honestly. I think I really just take pictures of when I'm doing things if I can, or mark in my calendar the days I'm doing things, but not very good as far as a true set system for logging hours.
So it can be a lot to keep track of, but that's where the VetSet Go app comes in. You can track and categorize your experiences, whether it's animal handling, working with a veterinarian, even science-related activities. You can categorize it all in one place. It's a great way to stay organized and showcase your dedication. Getting diverse experiences is key to building a strong vet school application. So tell me, Hannah, what kind of opportunities have you found?
I think my most recent opportunity is working with rehabilitated therapy ranch animals.
Oh,
So I get to handle a lot of large animals, from animals that need prosthetic care, animals that suffer from laminitis and different things.
wow.
Very
And you also
fun.
work with us, where you see a
Yes.
crazy amount of different cases with exotics and small animals, like dogs, cats, birds, reptiles, really everything.
And this exotic is what excites me the most, because I've never been exposed to that kind of animal care and treatment. So it is a whole different world, and I'm really excited to learn more about exotics.
For sure. With any veterinary application, the broader your experience, the better. It's great to have experiences with large animals, small animal, research, really everything. Did you know that the VetSet Go app can also help you find more opportunities? On the VetSet Go app, you can search for new opportunities and even filter by different types of animals that you work with. For example, if you're looking for large animal experience, you can scroll and find ones that advertise large animal, equine, and sheep and goat medicine. The power of having a good community cannot be understated. Do you have any peers that you can bounce ideas off of?
I think more recently I've had more than a few. Just being able to get more opportunities, like working with doctors like you and other technicians in my clinic that are very experienced, as well as being able to go onto the therapy ranch and learn from other experienced previous technicians as well. I think my community could be better. I think that I could have more guided mentorship, I guess, would be a good idea.
Having a supportive community makes all the difference. The VetSet Go app connects you with other future vet students so you can share your journey, exchange notes, and even inspire the next generation. If you're interested in joining their student influencer program, you can DM VetSet Go on Instagram. Speaking of the VetSet Go app, they just launched some really cool new features. You can now earn student badges for reaching different milestones, and push notifications will remind you to track your hours. They'll also highlight upcoming events and help keep you on track. So Hannah, what does mentorship mean to you?
That's a great question. Mentorship means to me someone that's willing to guide you in the direction that you want to go, but you're not sure how to go about it. And I think without a good mentor, I wouldn't have been able to achieve most of the things that I've achieved. I wouldn't have the confidence to believe in myself. I don't even think that I would have been in vet school if I didn't have good mentors when I was in programs like FFA and stuff like that. I believe that mentorship is groundbreaking for every pre-vet student, I'm sure.
Mentorship really can make all the difference. I always strive to be a good mentor because I know the value that it adds. Even a fast-paced practice like ours, I try to always take time to answer any questions or break things down when we have the time. Vet Set Go understands this too. That's why they're devoted to connecting mentors that are really passionate about raising the next generation of veterinary students. Over the years, I've worked with many veterinary technicians that went on to vet school, and it's so exciting to see them succeed. One of the most important classes in vet school is anatomy. So have you learned more about anatomy at Carrollton West or any other place that you've volunteered with?
I have learned a lot more about anatomy while being at Carrollton West Pet Hospital. I've learned that different placements on the body are better for specific medications and things.
It's really cool to compare the different species, dogs, cats, and even exotics and large animals. If you want to dive deeper, VetSet Go actually created their own online anatomy course. I love that it starts with dog and cat anatomy and then goes on to compare it to other species. You can see things like the 4 stomachs of cows to the 2 stomachs of birds and see how their anatomy changes from wings to arms. It's a really cool course, and I definitely recommend it to any pre-vet student interested in honing their skills. So I absolutely love being a veterinarian, and I encourage anyone who thinks that they might be interested to shadow or volunteer and see if this field is right for them. To our viewers at home, download the VetSet Go app and start your journey in veterinary medicine today.